Hey everybody, welcome back to Divulgence. I'm super stoked to have Donut back in the house because we also have a returning champ, podcaster, researcher. He's the host of the Wake the Dead podcast. We got Sean McCann in the house. Sean, what's going on, brother? So good to see you.
It's great. I'm glad to be here again. It's you are one of the few that really care about this movie. And I know people that really know this movie. And like you talked to me a long time ago because
we had a few episodes for sure, man.
Right. And there were three big ones where I kind of like walked you through the symbolism and my whole theory of that Alice is a programmed multiple of satanic ritual abuse. And that's what Kubrick was revealing to people. He was revealing the level of mind control of their hookers. You know, like Kubrick taught us about the level of mind control of the military. He taught us about the level of mind control of Clockwork Orange and that MK Ultra stuff. And we can get into Clockwork later. I'll tell you
for sure.
Talk about that when you really want to hit them. But yeah, the Kubrick has been building this thing, and it's more than just one movie. And it's like he's like been revealing the nature of psychopathy and the predator class and mind control and human slavery. I mean, that's like what he's been talking about every movie since the apes dominating another ape and eating their flesh at 17 minutes in the film, like 17. That's the moment. And if you know about Q you know. And the Masons and 17. So Kubrick was already doing that then. And he was like really letting us listen to the sound of the teeth going in the flesh and the buzz of flies, you know, that whole showing us how disgusting we are eating ourselves. We are devouring our own human race and shitting ourselves out like we don't care. And you know, Eyes Wide Shut is like, it's like the pinnacle of what Kubrick has been saying the whole time about mind control and the elite ownership of human race. The elites got their satanic, you know, what download from this monolith, this not human force from evil that allowed them to be predators. And now those predators have taken over the world and we are all enslaved to them. So like we're other apes who are getting bashed in the head by that ape over there who's, you know, and like if you don't believe in the divine right of kings, you know, and if you don't believe in like God, I mean, Kubrick was atheist, like he's gonna throw some like reality at you, and he's an artist. So anyway, I'm kind of going off track here a little bit.
Oh man, that's cool. You're right. I do love the movie, and that's why I'm so happy to always talk to you about it, especially. Donut, how are you doing, man? Tell me about your first experience with Eyes Wide Shut, if you can remember, and just any thoughts you have about the movie before we start jumping into it, man.
I'm doing good. Thank you. So great to be here. I'm really looking forward to Sean's presentation. Big fan of Kubrick and all of his movies. I think you put that together pretty nicely. I never thought about it like that, how he was showing the military mind control and also then the MK Ultra mind control and just the importance of his art, how he mixes in the sounds, and the sounds play such a big role with the soundtracks, and then even the Foley sounds of what you're talking about, and then the symbolism of the monolith, like it is pretty deep. And the thing that was popping up in my mind is what would happen if he went on to create his next film of AI, as we're here in the AI world now.
Right. Yeah. Right. That's total slavery. That's beyond human slavery.
Right.
Now the pedos can have these psychopaths that dominate children and eat their flesh. I mean, let's be honest. These psychopaths that want to dominate the purity of God, and they want to defile it and destroy it. So they find children. Those people are what Kubrick is showing us. That is the ape. That is like Cain smashing Abel with the rock. Like, it's all the same story. It's human slavery and domination. So I'm glad that you now, like, because that Full Metal Jacket, like the beginning of the film is like they're shaving their heads. It's like a head talking about their heads here, guys. It's not war, it's mind control. You know what I mean? How do you turn it? And like he even says it in the camera. He's like, I wanted to be the first kid on my block with a confirmed kill. That's the whole joke. Like, how do you make like a young boy a total killer? Like, how do you mind control? Right? So that's what that movie is. And then Clockwork Orange, I mean, that's like straight up.
Straight on the nose, for sure.
SRA, right? Satanic ritual abuse, like trauma-based mind control. And so, yeah. And then when you look at like Barry Lyndon and look at how how they intermingle and the power elites like scheme and like, oh, that one's gonna die soon, I'm gonna bang his wife and take all of his stuff, and like showing the psychopaths how they do that. And you know what I mean? And like they're still just disgusting apes bashing each other. It's the same. Like that clip from like throwing the bone up in the air and then to space, it's the same.
It's perfect, right? Yeah.
Right.
That's just one of his very many perfect little touches, right? That it's just like, holy shit.
All of it, like, we are that ape. We have dominated the world by being dominators ourselves. We eat flesh. I mean, we are the predator. We have to understand this, like be human and like Kubrick was an artist. I mean, every artist is expressing his humanity. So I don't know. I think he was just a really smart dude.
Yeah. Interesting.
Like he had a lot of what the HAL computer, HAL, how that's just IBM, move just the letter away, like H, the next one would be I, A, right. The next one would be
there's a lot of that.
IBM, HAL,
and I mean Kubrick does lots of little clues like that. And you will delight in his movies if you love little Easter eggs.
Exactly.
Because, holy shit, dude! It's all Easter
one
eggs.
Of the that's just one of the many reasons why I love his movies. Like, yeah, Easter eggs all day for sure, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Whole thing. Yeah.
So, but I mean, there are a lot of people that like dig into Kubrick and like and some of them they even talk about conspiracy stuff but I mean, I don't know why no one ever thought of this, or like, I mean, I asked other researchers, like, do you see this? I talk about like the Monarch programming of the women and like Kathy O'Brien and stuff. And like, I'll tell like Julie Kearns and she's like, I'm not interested. She's like, I don't want to know that. And I'm like, wow. And like the other guy there on the YouTube that does like, he goes hard. Ager, I never paid for his work. Like he keeps stuff behind a paywall. Like Rob Ager.
Okay, yes.
Anyway, that dude, he's like talking about, oh yeah, Kubrick did study the occult, and he brings out the book. He's got the book that I was like looking for forever. He's like bought the thing, and he's got it on camera.
What book?
And
is
he doesn't
it?
even open it. Cult and Occult. I can share it. Yeah, I've got the PDF now, but I couldn't find the PDF forever. I'm like, oh my god, because like it costs like $160 to get a physical copy of this thing. Anyway,
Interesting. Okay, and he doesn't even open it. Eh?
He doesn't. No, he's like, meh. I don't like the Illuminati. I don't like the occult stuff. And, you know, and he's like, he's got the information, but he doesn't want to look. And so I feel like I'm the only one, you know.
Kubrick used that book, Occult and Occult.
Cult and Occult. And it had a foreword by Francis King, and it was edited by Eastman or something. But I've got it here. I can share it. Anyway, if you want me to go dig for it, I can find it while someone else talks.
No, that's all good. You can show us next time. That's good.
Okay, but anyway,
I want to check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to check
it. The cover's great. It's got this like really beautiful image. Anyway, yeah, so like that talks about Kundalini magic and talks about why the elites prey on children. It says it in the book. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? I mean, so anyway, like this, it's occult, but not really, dude. All you gotta do is open a freaking book.
Oh, shit,
like
dude.
just open the cover. It's not really occulted at all.
There's a good chance that I actually think I might have this book. I may have found it at a used bookstore, so I'll have to double check.
God,
That's crazy.
Really? Wow.
I'll let you know,
great.
man. Yeah,
because that's like big money. It's like over $100. It's something. But anyway,
super familiar. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, cult and occult, and so like I'm just saying that these people, nobody wants to like talk about monarch programming, and Alice is a monarch, and no one thought of it. I guess like I did this thing years ago, and I was yelling on Facebook like 15, 20 years ago, and everybody's like, oh, whatever. Yeah. And
you say they don't think of it, but I mean, when you bring it to their attention, why do you think it is that they don't want to touch it or they don't want to hear about it? Is that just their own beliefs coming into play and they're just being biased on that? Or
well, okay, the nature of the occult hides itself because it's so gross. Like, nobody wants to believe they're raping kids.
Right.
Who does that?
Yeah.
Weirdos. Like, no, but that never happened.
Even though you see it more and more.
So that like more, but that like because people can't imagine, then it's so more easily occulted. You know what I mean? So like the belief is all that you need, and you know, the whole that goes with government and religion and all that shit. But I mean, that's just how you get people to do what you want. Is, you know, obey. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
So yeah, you. I guess one of the main things I wanted to get into, whether we finish it today or not, is
I got plenty of time.
you. Oh, okay. So
sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, all good, man. Sorry, I thought you said something else. So you essentially have developed a new way. I was telling Donut, you've essentially developed a new way of looking at the film. And I don't know if I'm using the right terminology, but essentially you overlay the movie. I think you, I won't give it away, but you started at a certain part that you did tell me about. I'll let you get into that. But I had one question before you jump into it. So you start the movie, and I assume the first bit of the movie would just be one screen. You start the overlay. Do you restart the movie with the start of the movie overlaid with the rest of the second overlay? Does that make sense? You're muted. Does that make sense?
Let me show you. So
Thank you.
For those of us that are just listening, because I can share on screen too after I'm done talking it out. So what I did was I had 3 screens, all 3 black, and a timer. Start screen 1 with the timer. Exactly. And then when that gets to 1 hour exactly, start screen 2. And then they're both playing together. And then when that gets to 1 hour exactly, start screen 3. And then all 3 playing together.
Okay.
And then the first one drops away. And then the second one drops away. And then it ends. So it's like it ends up being like 2 extra hours. But
okay. So it's technically one watch through, though.
Yeah, that's what the Fidelio experiment is. One watch through, unedited. Like I kind of like brought the sound down a little at the end because it was like really loud when Alice was talking about her dream, you know, and I wanted to like hear what Alice was saying. So but that's all I edited. That's it. And so that, just starting off, that proves this movie was not cut.
Okay, Donut, what do you have to say to that? Because that is something that I wanted to address with both of you, because I wanted to ask Sean about that, because we were talking about, you had heard that there was like maybe even up to 15 minutes cut. And I was thinking,
heard like 23, 25. There's rumor of over 20 minutes.
A couple different rumors, right? But if Sean's method seems to work so well, then you'd think that maybe it wasn't cut. But then again, that it's possible that it still could have been, I guess. But I guess I think Sean would know better than any of us, maybe.
When you watch it line up, and when you recognize what Fidelio is, and what Ludwig van, you know, that what Beethoven is, you know, like destroying the mind of the psychopath, you know, like it gets pretty deep. But anyway, like the way that it lines up, you will see exactly. I'll play it for you. Here, I'll share 1 second.
I think it's pretty cool. I've never seen. I know Pink Floyd, is it sort of the same where you play music?
Kind of, yeah. People are familiar with that. The Pink Floyd, the Wizard of Oz, they start at the same time, and right when Money, I think, starts is like when it turns color and like all the music starts and the color starts and every, you know, it's because it aligns on the timeline, and everybody is experiencing time together. So we all have the same brain. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a mathematical formula of how to put information into your head.
A lot of movie scripts are like mathematical formula.
Kind of, because the way you see a movie is like the way we dream. We are in a darkened space. We are put into hypnagogic trance. We experience the movie like a dream, and then we remember it like we remember a dream. And those certain, the really good ones, like the blood coming out of the elevator, or like the 2 girls down the hallway, or like, I mean, there's a bunch, but those moments that stick in your memory of Kubrick films, those are called non-submersible units. And he described how he builds films without a narrative. He builds them from those non-submersible units, he calls them, where he strings them together. And so he's building a dream in your head. It's pretty good. I don't know if you ever heard about that.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Here, let me share the okay.
I'm
just gonna start with the first Fidelio, right?
The dream sequence, the wet dream sequence of the naval officer. Yeah. He had someone draw out the imagery, and they were doing it on top of a horse, and that's like very symbolic. There's like these old paintings.
Probably. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like Catherine the Great, I guess she like died because she's getting fucked by a horse, you know.
Oh wow.
She was a Habsburg. Oh man. So okay. Jeez, I don't know if you want to get into that, but sure.
So what's the Habsburg? Just real quick, you can just
okay. So the Habsburgs are the like the royal family that was the first global monarchy, and they ruled the world with bloodlines. So like they would marry and intermarry, and they would inbreed their own family to like so that the jaws are like falling off and stuff, and their whole like
Oh God.
kids are dying all the time, and whatever. At least we don't have to share our wealth with that family.
Wow.
It's sick.
Okay.
So right, so
That's-
so like they have been like the leaders of the Holy Roman Empire. They took on the emblem of the two-headed eagle with the crown over it. Like they took that as their family crest. Like, oh yeah, that's us, the Holy Roman Emperors. That the whole time they like dominated. Like, so basically they owned Europe and all the trade of Europe and all that shit. And so like they still have power. There are still orders that are happening now. The Order of the Golden Fleece and these. I'm like still learning. Like, so this is like a never-ending.
Oh, for sure. And then like I've been learning too about the bloodlines, and the Habsburg is part of that bloodline. You know, these are
Right. And then the two-headed eagle with the crown, the guy with the gold mask has that on his chair. And it's also like on the Morals and Dogma. But yeah, like Freemasonry took it as their symbol too. I mean, it's like a big deal, that whole thing. And it relates to SRA programming. It relates to split brain under the monarchy. Like it goes pretty bad. Like there are women that were programmed. Carrie Olahe had that symbol programmed into her brain. And it helped to partition, and it was a cult loyal altar, which was a hierarchy altar over the other ones inside her mind. Carrie did a show with me on Wake the Dead. I think it was like 132. Survivor explains the truth of Eyes Wide Shut. And
sorry, Carrie
Olahe, she was owned, I guess, by Julius William Gates, who was Sergeant General of the Army, General, like he was the head guy of the Army for like a good while, and he owned her. They called her a Habsburg unicorn, and she had to service Tom Cruise. And well, no, she called him Dong Cruise, and she called the other one Fupa Winfrey, and Prawn Malkovich. Prawn got her bad for 3 years, dude. Like, it's gross. It's really gross what these people do. And so, like, you know, she talked about how that movie triggered her into slave pose. She had to like run to the bathroom and was stuck there. She couldn't move for like over an hour. She's like telling herself, please move my finger, please, like trying to move her finger. She described it to me like in Kill Bill when like she's like paralyzed and she's trying to move her big toe.
Trying to move her toe, yeah.
That's what it was like for her.
Wow.
And like because of the context, the color, and the music, and all the triggers were happening, it made her brain go boop, too much, and was like, and it called up one of her altars to like keep her safe, and it was it put her in slave pose, she calls it, kneeling on the floor, waiting for it, like how they do exactly how they do at the ritual.
I'm reading Dr. Jason Reza Georgiani's book on Close Encounters, and he was bringing up how when this book was released and it was showing like the gray-headed alien that we all come to know, that it triggered people that were abductees. And it seems like movies like that showing stuff like this could trigger something that could only come out where we would forget about it.
I asked her if it was on purpose. I asked her, do you think he's doing that on purpose for all of it to trigger everybody, you know, like you and the audience? And she's like, I don't know. It's too much context. she says that usually Hollywood tries to hide the shit a little bit, you know, but like Kubrick is too on the nose, and she's just like, you know, her internal red flags are going, you know, like
She's famous because you said something about a unicorn. Is this the same person?
she's they called her Habsburg unicorn. She and the other girl that she was being raped and groomed with, they were called the Habsburg unicorns.
Because I've been looking into a lot of the symbolism of the elites, and you look at the Habsburg, you got the lion. The lion is like the top dog when it comes to symbols. And they also have the sheep hanging, which sort of
That's the golden fleece.
The golden fleece. And
Right.
my friend Matt Arrett, we were looking at that symbol, and he was connecting it to like, this looks just like the Fabian socialist symbol.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, good point.
And then the unicorn symbol is also very important to the lion symbol. When you look at
with the English, England has the
exactly
lion and the unicorn.
Yes,
that's their
and
whole
if you
shit.
look closely, I learned this on Michael Tessarian's article on Jews and Templars, where the neck of the unicorn, you'll see a leash around its neck because it's more of a servant to the royal lions. So
you'll find that Michael Tessarian is a servant too when he comes down to it.
No way. I love
it. Unslaved. He thinks people should have a constitutional monarchy. He doesn't believe that people should rule themselves. Ask him. Anyway, let's move on from that. I don't want to beat up.
I'm a big fan.
I'm sorry for you. His show is Unslaved. He is slaved. Like literally, he's a statist. He wants a king to rule over him. And his show is Unslaved. Okay. Okay. Anyway, moving on. I don't want to beat up the guy. Like, I'm sorry.
All good, man.
He did a lot of like good, cool, great research, like real books he's reading, you know what I mean? Like, anyway, sorry.
Real books, they're real.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to be a dick.
No, dude, all good. Don't worry about it. It's all good. We're all good here on Divulgence.
But I mean, like, if you don't believe that others are free, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, you can read all the books in the world, but fuck you if you think I should.
I'll give him another chance, honestly.
You should ask him. Ask him.
Well, guys, we have a little surprise. We have on the show Michael Tizzy. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
That would be wonderful. I would love to have talked to him on the air where he can't go. And he can't, like, we get really nail him down.
Yeah, all right, we'll try to set it up. Set it up.
That'd be great. That'd be great. That'll never happen. He's a poontang. He's a little.
Okay, so Sean, where would you like to begin, my friend? Take us on your journey.
Well, here I can share with you.
Can I pull it up now?
This is please pull up the Fidelio. So this is, like, starting from nothing. That's just my photograph in the background. Okay. And then you see the timer going. I don't know why it's. Oh, yeah. I guess this file, I waited till 10 seconds before I hit click just to prove I didn't fuck with anything. Okay. So there, the timer and the movie starts exactly at the same time. Okay. All right. And then we go. Okay. These minutes. That stuff happens. Okay. We can talk about all that if you want. But right now I'm showing you how the movies line up.
Okay, so let's just start with that. I mean, for sure. I'd like to
55, 17. Here we go. Okay. And can you hear the audio?
Yep.
Here, wait.
Yes.
Okay, good. So the red of the carpet is the red that he's stepping down into. He's stepping down into the carpet. Look. Now look over his shoulder. That's the Tesseract. That's the ultimate prison of the soul. And he's going down into these mirrors, right? Into the mirrors. Okay. All right. This is like the magic place. And the lighting is just beautiful. It's amazing. I don't know. Are you hearing it through my computer?
Would you like to sit at the bar? I'd like to.
Nope.
I guess it doesn't matter. Whatever. Okay.
No, we're hearing it perfectly.
Good. Okay. So, all right, we're walking through. So, if you look behind the waiter is Kubrick. He's sitting there along the wall, right under the big star. There's like it's kind of actually pointing down. The lights are pointing at him.
Do you think that is 100% Kubrick? Because I think that's been debunked.
Okay.
I think even
if it's been debunked, that does not disprove this. Let's move past that then. I don't need that.
Thank you.
All right. So 56 minutes.
Um.
All right. Okay.
It could be Kubrick.
Minutes.
Let's say it is Kubrick.
All right. I think it is Kubrick.
Sorry, man. Sorry, I was just asking questions. Yeah,
it's okay. But I just wanted to make the proving. I wanted to prove. So, like, if that's a problem, move past that.
No, don't move past it, buddy. Don't move past it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Well, yeah. I believe that it is Kubrick, and I believe that is the.
I think it is too. Personally,
Easter egg. I think it's the biggest Easter egg of all. He wants you to pay attention to this. And like when he's looking at it, like the napkin arrives while he's looking, and he's framed right between them here. Like the framing, like there he is sitting there, and the guys sit down, and he's framed directly between them. Look, boom, there he is, full frame, dude. Like he's in between them, paying attention, listening.
What are you drinking?
What are you drinking?
Vodka and tonic.
And there's the napkin arrives at the table. There's the napkin, right? Okay. Vodka tonic. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Yada, yada. They're talking.
So what brings you out of this?
Banging Mrs. Nick, whatever. Like, okay. So,
Anyway,
58 minutes.
Fact, like another gig later tonight.
Oh.
Like somewhere else tonight?
They only get started there around 2.
Only get started around 2.
In the village?
2 more minutes left.
Oh, shit, dude.
I don't actually know the address.
I don't actually know yet because blindfold.
No, it may sound
seem ridiculous. Different place every time. So, like the first time we see this scene, and then an hour later we see the scene again, and then an hour later we see the scene a third time. And like when we see Mandy in the bathroom, he's like, "You can't keep doing this." And by the third time, she's dead on a slab. Because it's meant to show again and again. Okay? All right. Different place every time.
Every time. And I only get it about an hour or so before.
Only 1 hour so before. 1 hour. Okay. What's the big mystery? Hey, man. I just play the piano. You'll see how that lines up, too.
Nick, I'm sorry. Is there something?
I'm sorry. Something I'm missing here?
I play blindfolded.
Oh, occultism. What? Yeah.
I
play blindfolded. You're putting me on. No, okay. Here's the last minute. No, it's true. The last time is exactly 59 seconds or 59 minutes. Blindfold wasn't on so well, and oh man,
no, I
have seen 1 or 2 times in my life, but never 3. How all 3 line up, dude? It's all 3 will line up.
Such women.
Never such women. Well. Cell phone at the 30. He answers at 30. 5 seconds.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. This is Nick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at this. 45, 46. I know where that is. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
right.
4, 3, 2,
okay.
1.
Well, I'm on my way.
I'm on my way right now.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
We're starting right now.
Thank you, sir.
What is this?
What is this? That's the name of Beethoven opera. Nick.
It's the password.
It's the password. Da-da, boop. The music starts exactly.
I'm really sorry to do
The
this.
password. You found the password. Okay,
And it
great.
started. That's interesting.
I gotta go.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. Nick. There's his wife. No way on earth. That's,
You're going to leave.
and we see she drops her dress just like they do in the ritual. Give me a break, buddy. And dude, the lines line up. The lines of dialogue line up. They talk to each other. What's the babysitter's name? Like,
Honey,
Millich
you see
says
my
hello.
wallet?
They're like, it's like, holy shit. Okay, we'll go to 2 minutes here. Okay, now, this is when it gets interesting, right?
Well, I'm on my way.
The
right
1
now.
hour, and then he goes into the other world. Okay, there's 1 minute. Okay, now rainbow fashions. 137, 38, 39, 40. All right, I'm ready. She's looking in the mirror. Rainbow fashions. Dude. So if you know about Monarch programming, like they use mirrors for the switching. The rainbow
approaching the
is
door.
like, dude, the freaking goddamn, the rainbow is like more triggers for them. It's all Monarch language. And the pedos, they got the swirls and shit. Like the rainbow has a swirl in the O. Like it's right there on the street. They got the swirl right there, like advertising. Pedos, ding, 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 just like the freaking, Roman ping pong, right? Ping pong was
Yeah.
not part of Lolita. Like ping pong was added by Kubrick.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
And just like he added cheese pizza to the Asians, and the guys were Asian. I was like, why are they Asian? And then I saw Lolita for the millionth time, and I realized she was describing Quilty as having a Japanese genius, like an Oriental genius. Like that's his mindset. And then when you look at like Japan, like they just recently, like 20 years ago, made it illegal or to marry a 12-year-old. Like it used to be the consent laws were down to 12 over there for the longest time. And all of the freaking, all of Vietnam and Korea and all that was just a bunch of hookers, and just, it's really sad. But sex tourism involves children as well. And Arthur C. Clarke moved to Sri Lanka for that purpose. Anyway, so
Right, for sure, man.
So at 50, so okay, the doorway, right? Here we go. What's the babysitter's name? Yes. Who is it? What's the babysitter's name? And Millich answers, yes. Who is it? And watch, the minute he says, who is it that you want? Who is it that you're looking for? That's when we see Helena. The very first moment we see Helena. Who is it that they want?
This is Bill Harford.
Dude,
I
it's
apologize for
every
disturbing you
second.
at this late hour, but I need your help.
I need your help. Who is it that you want? There she is.
Oh,
Helena, you ready
Nana.
for bed?
Oh my god, dude.
Helena, you ready for bed? What is it that you want? Dude. And she's got her fucking ballet slippers and her little butterfly ballet. Dude. People should know about the pink ballets and the child sex trafficking of Europe and the rich elite trafficking children as a ballet show. And the kids would, after hours, would service everybody that went to the ballet, all the rich people. And so anyway, like the Nutcracker was the first play that had children. And they set it up to be like every year at like ballet school So like every year they have new kids to diddle on. You know, it's just like the way that Nickelodeon has all those extras. Why do you need all those extras? Just so they're in the back in the corner to get touched on. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a situation where you have that available. Just like, you know, when they go to like when they all go and join the Catholic Church and stuff, because like they have to be around children all the time, and the fucking people trust them with. Anyway, yeah, it's really sick, but these people are anti-human. They break little girls like Helena to split her mind so that she can be a perfect slave like Alice. And I can talk to you about that if you want. But right now we're getting into how this movie lines up. Right. Okay, so let's skip ahead. All right, okay, wait. Oh, this is kind of
If you notice on the bookshelf,
okay.
Which I thought was interesting, there's a horse, because I did this breakdown on the Illuminati horses. I don't know if you looked into the horse, but that also moves at certain parts.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when they're walking through the hallway, the horse head is in one spot, but when they come back from this party, not this party, but the first ball, the first Illuminati party, the horse head moves, and there's horses like all throughout this film. Yeah,
I didn't look at that. I'd have to learn more about that.
Where's this horse head donut? Right? Where's the first horse head?
It's hard to find, but it's in the hallway scene that lines
like
up.
when she's walking with Bill out of the place.
Yeah, on the bookshelf. Yeah.
So look, okay. So wait. Let me just say, the naked girl on the red is the naked girl on red.
I see.
Hello, Mandy. Can you hear me, Mandy? Boom, like the staff going boom is in her head, like she's unconscious.
Even the circle on the square, right? They got the circle on the square on the
right.
The
yeah,
floor.
Right. Yep. I guess it's a circle in a square. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Shit, I never thought of that. So that's good. That's great. I mean, there's so much Freemasonic stuff. I don't even notice it anymore. Because the Freemasonic is just like a peripheral. It's just like the scaffolding of this other thing that's happening. You know what I'm saying? So So but anyway, like this lines up exactly. Who is the girl behind the mask? It's the girl right there. And then, at 17 minutes, the kiss is happening, and then he's like courting her, right? And then she's like, maybe not just now. The moment she says now is when he nods his head.
So do you think that guy
is
that guy?
Okay, yes. So the guy with the tricorn hat is Ziegler.
Okay.
So the guy behind the mask is like some higher up in Ziegler, way higher up. And
who do you think
he's a hierophant? He's just performing the magic. So, I mean, that's Ziegler in the tricorn hat. And the fact that his wife has a tricorn hat with the dingly bops on there too, just to really, really dig it into your memory. Tricorn hat, three with three. And then later we'll see in the billiard room, his ancestor has a tricorn hat.
Right.
So like he's wearing the ancestor's mask. This is a generational party. You know what I mean? They've been doing this party longer than these people have been alive. So like that mask was passed down, just like the just like the portrait behind Ziegler at the billiard room was passed down to Ziegler. He's just, in charge of it now. Somebody else. It's weird how it goes. Like it's just this flowing. When you learn about the Habsburgs and like who owns what, it's like, huh? None of it makes sense. It's all just bullshit. But anyway, it's all mind control, really. Who believes what is the real thing? But that's beside the point. Okay. So he's doing his magic. Maybe not just now. Like I see, there's he nods his head
okay.
now.
That's
No.
great. That's great.
Dude, I did not create this. I did not make this
And
happen.
and dude, they're nodding at each other, and in the other scene, like they're working together, right? Bill's like, "I got your back." Like, you got
Yes.
my back. I got your back.
Just between
Boom.
us. Exactly.
Boom,
Yes.
baby. That's
And
awesome.
then what
That
is
awesome.
what is in the painting when he's dancing with her and he says, "I love Victor's art collection. Look up. It's a pregnant woman on red." What are they doing at the ritual? They're impregnating them. Like the whole thing is just it's a generational thing. They steal the babies and impregnate the mother and they steal the baby. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been passed down. The hookers are passed down just like the mask, just like the party. The hookers are generational too. Like it goes very deep. And when you learn about Kathy O'Brien and Bryce Taylor and like these people that experience this stuff, I mean, you can interview them. They're alive and they will tell you, they'll answer your questions. I mean,
So you're saying that the sex magic ritual, they're all impregnating the prostitutes?
right. Yeah. So the prostitutes get impregnated by the male seed, but all the males are wearing a mask. So that erases the paternal lineage. So they are of good seed, but who knows who their dad is?
So
Because it's an orgy. So that erases who is the dad. So then when they abuse the children, they don't have remorse of this is my child that I'm killing.
yeah, dude. And so
Removal of remorse. Go ahead.
So Bill is likely not Helena's father.
No, he's just a warm-blooded
just
nest. He's a nest
an idiot,
for their other egg, like imposter egg. You know, I don't know. There's some like birds that do that where they'll invade a different species nest and put their egg in there, and then their baby is bigger than the other ones and takes all the food, and then when they're big enough, they just and like it's crazy. It's like the universe finds a way. The universe is really, exploits everything. But yeah, so anyway, so we see maybe not just now, like there's every moment of this movie, Kubrick's like, it's lined up exactly. It is lined up exactly. It's lined up exactly. And like it's answering like who is it on the chair? Who is it kissing mask to mask? Who is it an hour from now? Okay, so like she kisses mask to mask at 1:17, and that's important when we talk about Clockwork Orange, but we'll get into that later. So like 1:17, that's right when he says, "Oh, I'd have someone take her home, but wait another hour, and he looks at his watch, really emphasizing 1 hour. It's like he keeps emphasizing the code. Another hour. Like if we are watching this for the first time, who's Mandy? Who's the girl behind the mask? Oh, like what happens? All the questions are answered when you see it lined up. And if it was cut, it would not line up. So it's not cut. Anyway, so there's that stuff happens. And okay, the dream, she's like, those two girls, let me see your face, right? So like
at the party last night.
Now watch this. Excuse me, sir. See how it turns? Right when she says, did you by any chance happen to?
Yes.
Are you the guy with the taxi waiting for him?
Would urgently like a word.
Urgently like a word with you. Fuck them. See how that lines up?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, what are you talking about? Oh, the two girls. And there's two girls dancing with each other. And there goes Nick Nightingale. There's the two girls dancing.
Yeah.
See you later, Nick. Okay, and there's Bob Hope in his mask.
Who were they?
Who were they? Just a couple of models.
Just a couple of.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh,
Yeah, oh, models.
oh, where did you disappear to with them? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. See how this is happening? The emotional tones and the music is exactly lined up. Everything precise.
Please.
Ziegler wasn't feeling too well.
Forward.
Come forward. I got called upstairs to see him.
Oh shit.
Anyway,
Who's the guy?
It's like they're both being questioned.
A friend of the Zieglers.
Yeah, donut for sure.
That's a friend of the Zieglers.
A
That's
friend of the Zigglers.
what did he want?
What did he
And then
want?
He
Look at
wants
all
the
the-
password. Listen,
What did he want?
what did he want?
Mm,
May I have
Sex.
the password, please?
upstairs.
Fidelio.
Then and there.
That's
He
right.
said Fidelio when she said
That's
then and
it.
there. He says Fidelio, then and there.
The password.
That is the password. Is that all? Yeah, that was all. She
But
says
may I ask, what is the
he
password
just wanted to fuck my
to the
wife.
house?
Yep, that's it.
That's right.
That's right.
I guess that's understandable.
I guess that's
The
understandable.
password for the
Password
house.
for the house. Look at how she's like,
Yes.
huh? Password for the house?
Because you are very
See how it turns? And then the chair occults his face. Whoa,
I'm sorry.
whoa, I'm sorry.
So,
I must have forgotten it.
because I'm a beautiful
Whoa,
woman,
because I'm a
the
beautiful
only
woman,
reason
the only
any
reason
man ever
any-
wants to talk
See?
to
Look at how it lines up.
me is because he wants to
That's
fuck me.
unfortunate.
Is that
It's
what you
unfortunate.
say?
Because here,
What we're saying here.
you have forgotten it.
I don't,
Well,
Or if you never
I don't think it's
knew it,
quite so black and white.
but
you
But
will kindly,
kindly remove your mask.
Your mask.
then
Dude, black and white. Oh.
So on that basis.
So on that basis, I should conclude that you is like,
Yeah, like any, yeah.
look at the moment he takes off. There are exceptions. What makes you see the?
Makes you an
It all lines up
Now,
now. What makes you an
get
exception?
undressed.
Now.
what makes me an exception?
Now he's gonna come up
is
with some
that
lie. He's gonna freaking try to please her, or
I
whatever.
happen to be in love.
Oh
with
yeah, I love you.
Dress
I'd never hurt you or whatever.
Remove your clothes.
would never lie to you. Or hurt you.
Bum, bum. Look at her face and their faces. Looking at him.
Tell me.
That what
Please.
you're saying is that the
Uh,
only reason
uh,
you wouldn't fuck those two
remove
models is out
your
of consideration for me.
Or would you
Not
like
because
Um,
you really wouldn't want to.
It's just
Let's just relax. Stop.
Yeah, stop. Let's relax. Wow.
Dude,
No,
it's exactly the
it's not
same.
the pot. It's you.
Let
Why
him
can't you
go.
ever give me a straight
She's,
fucking
no,
answer?
it's you. She's mad that this
It's
woman
me.
is fucking up the whole
I don't
thing.
know what we're
I
arguing
am
about
ready
here.
to redeem.
If Mandy could have kept her mouth shut,
Just
everything would have been fine.
find out
Helena wouldn't have
where
been stolen.
You
If he didn't
are
stumble
ready
into
to
this
redeem
place,
him?
they could have kept Helena there for another couple years, maybe, before they
Yes.
stole her.
Say, for example,
But now,
you
like,
have
he's
some
sniffing around too
gorgeous
much.
woman.
They
Are
gotta
you
get
sure
their
you
butterfly out of the
understand
nest.
what you're taking
So that's what
upon
this movie
yourself
is. At the end, they're
in
like,
doing
A
this?
they
good
kidnap
feeling
Helena.
her fucking tits.
Her fucking tits.
Yeah.
There they
I
are.
wanna
Boom.
know.
See?
I
Dude,
want to know,
like,
what are you really thinking?
Just
about
let it play, and you will be amazed. You'll find stuff that I did not
Very
find.
well.
It is
I happen
amazing.
to be a doctor.
It's absolutely amazing.
It's all very
It's all very impersonal.
You know, there's always a nerve.
Okay, so moving on. So let's watch. Okay, she's telling the dream as she tells the dream. Look at that. See this?
Okay.
She tells the dream. By dinner, he was gone. That's not the whole story, is
That's
it?
not the end.
I realized
Hmm.
Ooh.
he was gone.
See?
No.
No. And I was relieved. Tell me the rest of it. She's being relieved by telling the rest of it. This is the rest of it.
It's only
So like it's like reiterating his feelings of like shame and anguish, and all of this is like compounded exactly 1 hour apart from each other. And we didn't even get to the third screen yet. Dude, I mean,
Yeah, you're kidding, dude.
oh, dude, it is not cut. It is not cut, bro. Anyway, so okay. So yeah, the whole thing with like, her thing and asking about where people went and how uncomfortable that whole situation was, and then like meeting of the hookers, and there's the red door.
And
Oh.
please call the garage.
And she brings
Oh,
some
dude,
black coffee at the red door, like I see,
And,
like, painted black, and then like Full Metal Jacket ends with painted black. Go ahead, say.
She was talking about an appointment just as he was like stepping into her apartment, into her
Exactly. Yes. Exactly that. Yes. And she's bringing black coffee at that moment, and like and then what he's thinking about in the one screen is what he's doing in the other screen.
That's right. That's right.
So it's
That's
the same. So when he goes in, he's like, "Nice tree," and we see the trees. Watch, look.
This is it.
Oh yeah.
Nice tree.
It's a nice tree.
As if he's driving by. That's a nice
As if
tree.
these right there with the building, like this place has the nice trees. You know what I mean? Like, okay.
Sorry about
the mess. Like, oh, the
Stay
dichotomy.
off.
Like how she is such a mess, and this other screen is like ornate, opulence. So he shows his face, his mask off again. And then she's got all Masonic stuff, like
Cozies.
like her dress and shit,
Cozy place.
whatever.
I wonder if anything lines up when she makes the mask shadow with her hands. I wonder if anything lines up.
Oh, yeah, right. You told me about that. Yeah.
Maybe on this watch or the second watch. That'd be interesting to check.
Yeah.
And the
was it
gate's
right after
blue.
she takes off.
Yeah, there's the blue gate, right? Don't I? Yeah. And the white package is the white letter that he gives them.
So, oh, right. Yeah. The letter, I'd rather not put it into words. And then he gives them the letter, the envelope. But so,
Oh, that's interesting.
here, I lost it. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep going.
Yeah. I guess.
Okay. So, yeah, she's like dressed up with the purple, and she's got the Masonic compass and square around her head. Like her face is the G.
Right.
What do you want to do? What do you recommend? Okay, so like the gates. Okay, right. So the first gate that he got through was with Eros's magic. When he gets into Rainbow Fashions.
Oh,
right
right.
here,
That's the gate. Yes, okay.
there's Eros behind. Eros is the one who's kissing Psyche in the statue. So like,
Oh, okay, right, yeah. And also, if you look at the desk too, on the right, that is a horse that's like holding it up as well. There's not a lot of horses, but
okay.
Looking through all the different horse symbolism.
There in the ritual house, there are lighting fixtures that are people, and that relates to Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, where there are women are incorporated into the statues and the whole thing. It's like, and it's the red of the carpet. Like Gentlemen Prefer Blondes was another non-submersible unit that Kubrick didn't create himself. It's like he's using these other non-submersible units to like tell us these stories.
And also that Eros, I didn't know that's what that statue was, but that's also the cover of the movie on the DVD of Tom Cruise behind Nicole Kidman. So it's a little bit of foreshadowing when they're walking up the stairs.
Oh, I don't remember the cover. I
It's
know
them
that
in
the
the
poster had the mirror where she's looking in the mirror, and like all the little bubbles around the outside of the mirror. So the mirror is, dude, you can't mention something to me without me like explaining all of it, right? So the mirror is 8-sided. So that is a 2-dimensional representation of the Tesseract. And like even like David Icke talks about the double square and like that whole shit. Like this, it's all mind control, right? Mark Passio goes very deep into it, talks about how it's like the next dimension. Like a point extruded is a line extruded is a plane,
That's
a plane
interesting.
extruded is a cube extruded. What's the 4th dimension? That's beyond. So that's the Tesseract, and it's like it represents the prison of mind control, and it like so the inner cube when like mapped out and displayed, it has to be this motion. It has to be in motion to display.
Then you got the 8-pointed star all over the place.
Right. Well, okay. So the 8-pointed star is Ishtar. If you look at a 2-dimensional representation of the Tesseract, you will see the Star of Ishtar. It's legit, dude. If you look at the bass drums of Danny Carey in the 90s, you will see a 2-dimensional representation of the Tesseract. That is a very satanic symbol. The inner cube is held in place by trapezoids. What's on the back of your dollar bill? What is the pyramid that's like has that? Why is it not completed? It's a trapezoid. It's the trap of your mind. So like it's the soul trap. That's where Jack is in the trap. Like the whole the Shining is the Tesseract.
Even the Bermuda
timeless-
Triangle is a trapezoid as well.
Right. And it has the time. Okay. Right. Yeah. I don't want to go into that, but okay. So oh man, like look at the Twin Towers, like the memorial of the Twin Towers. It is 2 negative cubes. They are like negative space hollowed out into the ground, and then all the water is like flowing into them. The water is emotions and pain and sorrow and tears. And the black holes of the double square. It's the most satanic symbol. And they like now it's a shrine, and they're like, this is when we took over the world. Right here. Here's a memorial to it. And now people that have a hat with an octagon capping their crown chakra from consciousness salute with their mind control in front of a sacrifice ritual that their brothers were thrown into, just like Moloch. Same shit.
That guy looks like it says Mr. Moloch. Mr. Miller.
Oh, Milich. Yeah, right.
Oh, dude, you're right.
MLH. ML. Yes. That's you are correct. Exactly that. With this, dude. Wow. I actually have to write that down. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm writing that down right now.
Everything
See, that's why I like
fits.
bringing you guys together, man. Woo,
Everything fits. Everything fits, dude. Because like the way I'm writing it on like on papers here because I don't have my notebook. Here, wait. I have a notebook. Hold on.
Right on.
All right.
Good catch, Donut.
So like MLK is like the Baal. It's like their lord, and like the Canaanites and the Phoenicians would sacrifice children, and they would burn them in a Moloch fire. So Moloch is the fire. It's not the god. So like Milich serves as the fire that the children have to pass through to become the butterfly. It goes very fucking deep. Like, but yeah, everything fits. Everything. Like stuff that I don't know, it fits. So it's not me. Kubrick did this. Like, yeah. So it's like I'm just glad I found it. like 20 goddamn years.
So what made you do this? Like add it starting out that time? Overlap it. What gave you that thought?
Well, I so I had been down Kubrick rabbit holes, and I've seen the Room 237 documentary, and John Fell Ryan, who I've interviewed a couple times on my show. He's great. We talked about Repo Man. That was a great episode.
Nice.
Anyway, oh man, I got distracted. Okay, but so yes, he said that movie, that The Shining, can he learned from Mastermind, who's like somebody online who said that because of all the mirrors, the movie should be seen forward and backwards. And he got this idea, oh, maybe I'll just play them forward and backward together and display it. So like he reeled it backward, and he had one projector going forward at 50% opacity, and then the other projector going with the other thing at 50%, and then shining on the same screen. So like the overlaps, we learn information where the stuff overlaps, and where does Kubrick put the framing? Why towards the center in that moment? You know what I mean? Like it lines up. It's really weird. So because I was thinking of because he was able to think in such a out of the box way, I was like, oh, maybe, because when I was watching it, and the point in the bathroom where Milich says, hey, can I put some clothes on her and get her out of here? He's like, and he says to Milich, I would keep her here for another hour. And he looks at his watch, another hour. Like he repeats the line and he looks at his watch and he really emphasizes this shit. And I'm like, that's a tell. That's the thing. And I was like, And I paused it immediately. I was like, I wonder what would happen 1 hour. And so I skipped exactly to 1 hour. And like the girl, that 1 hour exactly was right before she kisses Bill mask to mask at the ritual. And then I didn't even get to that yet. But the third screen is the billiard room where they're talking about the girl. It's the same girl in all three screens, and they're revealing the same information.
Wow. Nice.
So this, so like Inanna and Moloch and stuff, this relates. Even Eros, this stuff all relates to the eating of children. Like legit, like psyche, our mind. Psyche is the goddess with the butterfly wings. Psyche is Eros's wife, who was a human woman that he loved by accident. He slipped on his own arrow and looked at her. But a human woman that graduated to being a god. Now she's a god. She was given butterfly wings. It's in the mythological books. It's in Ovid. It's in Metamorphosis. So like,
and that also was in my horse research because of the golden ass.
Yes.
Yeah. So like,
yes, exactly. Yes. Metamorphosis. The other word. Okay. There's two books, Metamorphoses. There's Ovid and then the Apellius or something. I forget how to pronounce it, but the other title for that is the golden ass. And what are we looking at in the very beginning, the very first scene? We look at Alice's golden ass. I thought it was a joke. Funny. I thought Kubrick was making a joke. Because that's what Alice is, the golden ass. That's what they do. They're breeding the golden ass.
And that Ovid is like super important symbolically.
Yes.
Even I believe it's like all over either the currency here in America or it's in somewhere in the DC. And I remember looking into it, just what that Ovid sounds like, what happened.
So Ovid is a poet.
Yeah.
He's a Latin poet, and he's mentioned by Zandor Zavost. He asks Alice, have you ever heard Ovid on the art of love? So like Ovid wrote two big books. There was Metamorphoses, which is like the story of the world from the beginning to Jesus, like everything, all the myths, the whole thing, right? But like each myth is like a transformation. And like, you know, one of the myths is Philomela, where she turns into a nightingale. And we keep talking about nightingale. And then what is nightingale? It is the SRA abuse of these women. It's very deep, but the Philomela is symbolism for SRA, trauma-based mind control. I mean, like legit, it is like he like rapes her and then cuts out her tongue so she can't say anything. And what is SRA? They rape the kids and then they abuse them so much the brain breaks, so they can't say anything. Their tongue has been removed. Their words, they can't say, "Oh no, I've been abused." They don't even know. Like it's hidden in their own mind. It's total, like Fritz Springmeier says, total undetectable mind controlled slave. It's true. And they exist. They are walking around. Bill Clinton is one, I think. I mean, these people are, anyway, they are just puppets.
It seems like
doing what they're told.
Are very important.
Yes, the bloodlines are. Yes.
Reading,
Habsburg shit. Right.
I was just reading this book on the different ley lines, and Bill Clinton, when he was a kid, he was part of not the Boy Scouts, but the Masonic one. That
De Molay.
De Molay, yes,
yeah, of course, yeah,
named after the Templar.
Yeah. They burned him alive. Anyway.
Yeah, they did on the square.
Right. So these people, their symbols will be their downfall, right? And Kubrick knows their symbols, and he's displaying them to us. And so, like, Eros is the one who gets through every door. So what is Bill trying to do? And he's like, "Look at my card. I'm one of these people. Look at the crowd on the other screen. Look at me. I belong here. I'm one of, like, admit me. I'm one of you guys, right? My medical board license, whatever." Okay. But it's really the magic light that's behind his fingers when he's saying it. He's like holding up, "Here, watch." It's kind of tough to, but anyway. And then he says,
"There's that statue. That's the statue you're saying is
Eros,
right?
That's
so
Eros and Psyche.
So we see that statue, which is a foreshadowing, because the next scene is them in their house and he's behind her and they're playing that famous song, "I Did a Bad Thing" song.
Oh, that, yeah.
So it's like a symbolic foreshadowing.
Right. So Eros, what is Eros and Psyche gonna do? You know what I mean? Like that. It's like she is so pretty that like she rivals the gods, and whatever Hera or somebody was so mad that she's like, "Go down there and get her with one of your arrows, and make her get out of here with all of her beauty." And he like was gonna get her with one of the arrows, and he slipped, and he like hit the arrow against himself with his own magic, and then looked at her and fell in love. But he then like, she's his wife, but then she can't look at him, and this whole thing, it's like really, and then like she sees him, and then like she has to be exiled from the whatever, and the whole shit. But anyway, basically the fornication is the making of a goddess out of a human thing. So that is the metamorphosis. Like Eros is changing the human girl of Psyche into the butterfly winged goddess Psyche, right? Which we name our mind after. Our mind is Psyche. So Eros is courting and controlling and acquiring our minds, right? And so like this whole shit is like metaphor and symbolism of everything. So yeah, that also, the guys under the statue, they talked about it in room 237. Those are probably the same guys at the end of the aisle when Helena gets abducted.
Yeah.
And the moment of Eros taking Psyche up is, like up those stairs, like, oh, go up the second floor where Xandor wanted to take her,
Yeah.
where Mandy was.
At the bottom of the statue, there's people sitting there. That's
Exactly.
what you're talking about.
Yes, the two men
Yeah.
are at the end of the aisle here. I'll just show you. Anyway, okay, that's
Where's Pee Wee Herman?
Yep. Okay, so then this happens again. See the red door with the red. See, her door had to be red. He took like 100. He took rolls and rolls of film of all these doors of New York. He had photographers going day and night, just taking pictures of doors, so that they could create this. Okay, so like it's on purpose. Okay, so taking off his jacket. As he takes off his jacket, Kubrick looks at him. Oh,
Thank you,
nice.
Coach.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. Kubrick stares at him when he's the jacket thing.
Get you anything to drink?
All right, and then he goes. He returns to Domino's house the next day. Okay,
Domino?
Okay, so then they are meeting at a table, just like Bill and him are at a table.
Okay.
Just play the piano. Look at fingers. Do you see what Bill is doing? Did you see that?
Using his fingers, yeah.
Okay, I skipped it back too far. But yeah, when he's saying I just play the piano, it's like when Bill is groping the breasts of Sandy or Sally or whatever, the other redheaded hooker.
And here's another blue door with a white package coming through it. Coming up.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, package, right.
And someone made a comment that I saw somewhere that the blue doors are all like kind of royal blue, except for like this one, which is like kind of like a rundown,
You'll see the
grayish blue. So like, is that a class? Is that a comment on class?
obviously, yeah,
Right.
probably. And we can see the bars up on the top left. It's like bars.
Oh, nice.
It's like a jail. So like
I
the
never
gray
noticed that.
is like being in a prison. And you see like on the front of the door, they got a badge on this sticker.
Yeah.
And like I looked
is that
that
like
up.
a neighborhood watch, or what is that?
No, that means that the cops came through and looked at all your expensive stuff and wrote it down. So that when shit gets stolen, the cops have a record of it. That's what that is. So they put the sticker on the outside so that all the thieves know if they steal from this place, like the shit's gonna be kept track of. It's like a deterrent. Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay. I'm gonna add
Yeah.
that.
So he should have had a deterrent going into the door. But when you see Lolita line up with this stuff, if we're gonna get to that, but Lolita lines up exactly he laughs when Bill goes into the door the first time. It's like, like the sealing of his soul. Like as he's reading the letter from the mother who's like pledging her love to him, and all he wants to do is fuck her daughter. And he's like, okay, yeah, I'll be your husband. Dumbass. Like right at the moment, everything lines up, dude. So this movie doesn't only line up with itself. It lines up with Kubrick's other movies. We can talk about that too.
And
yeah,
just, I mean, I think that goes into a lot, like the famous stories about him shooting so many takes. It's like, okay, so maybe it's not because he was so crazy. It's that, and like, yes, he's a
because
bit
he
of
wanted
a
the tempo, the words to fit.
He had to fit. So he was telling, he was playing 4D chess. He was 4D storytelling, right? He was telling stories that, people on the set may have not even known, likely didn't know.
So like 2001 is slow and weird because it has to line up with the time. The end of 2001 is a timeless space. That's inside the Tesseract. That's the fourth dimension. That's like when the soul is trapped, just like Jack. That's like the end of 2001 is the soul being trapped by Satan. Free from the Garden of Eden. Gotten. That's the, okay. Oh man. I don't know if you guys are religious or at all, but Yeah, Kubrick was not. He was an atheist. So but really morality is eternal and it's real, like no matter what religion you believe. So watch. I play blindfolded and then watch. I play blindfolded and then Bill's like undoing her top. Really? Something I should tell you. Oh, really? And he's grabbing her breasts.
No, it's the truth.
No, it's truth. Last time, blindfold wasn't on so well. Look at he's like groping her.
Yeah. Bill, I have seen one or two things in my
So then she says, "Let's sit down." Never.
Never.
Now we sit down. Never. Anything like this.
Never.
Okay, now we're gonna talk. He was like grabbing on her boobs, and then he says never in the other screen. He's like, okay.
Well.
I
Don't know how to say this. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is Nick.
Considering that you were with Domino last night,
I know where that is.
I know where that is. You were with Domino last
it
night.
would be
I know where that
unfair
is.
to you to let you know.
To let you know that
Right.
she got the results of a blood test.
Okay.
And, it was
Well, I'm on my way right now.
HIV positive. Right now.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So did Kubrick know there was going to be
What is
some
this?
pandemic
It's the name of a
event?
Beethoven
I
opera.
mean, I don't want to get us kicked off YouTube. But I mean, was Kubrick aware of what Fauci was going to do? Because Kubrick was running it back, not Kubrick. Kubrick was aware of it back then. But Fauci was running the eugenics operation then, and Kubrick was aware. I mean, so maybe he lined it up so that she says HIV positive exactly, because it's like immunodeficient. It's attacking our immune system. And like that whole I don't want to get down that. I don't want us to get kicked off. But you can go on to my show, Wake the Dead. I've got plenty of stuff that's not posted on YouTube where I talk at very much length about all the poisons. So anyway, that's the password. HIV positive is the password, I guess.
I'm really sorry to do this.
Anyway, sorry to have to do this to you. Absolutely devastating. Look at his face. I'm sorry to have to do this to you. Nick,
Very
very sorry to hear that.
No, there's no way on Earth.
On Earth, like her dress drops on Earth. Absolutely devastating that the eyes are wide shut. It's absolutely devastating. I'll tell you what. I've already got the password. Dude. Okay. So you guys got the password. So now, if you want, you can look at other stuff. If you were to watch, so I'll just show you 10 screens, 7 Kubrick movies. They all line up. So I start them all from 0, and then I show at 1 hour I'll repeat Eyes Wide Shut again, and then at 2 hours I'll repeat Eyes Wide Shut again. So it plays all, and it dude, like Full Metal Jacket lines up with Dr. Strangelove, lines up with all of it. And like the dude when he's yelling yes is the moment so like this is a screenshot
with Sean McCann
of one of the moments, and we see, like, I put the title card there, but I mean the moment that he's screaming yes, the Ludovico method, is the moment that she's kissing him mask to mask, is the moment that like the Lolita, like she is in a hotel room alone with him. Like all of it lines up. And when the bomb hits, it's like intermission for 2001. It's like, holy crap, dude. Oh my God. Please
So,
ask me questions. I'll
you
mute
have-
this and just let it play. Go ahead.
You have most of his movies except for, I guess, Fear and Desire. Is The Killing on there? The
No,
Killing's
I
not
didn't.
there.
I didn't include The Killing either.
Spartacus.
I don't
and your-
consider Spartacus his.
Fair enough. That's a fair enough.
It wasn't didn't come from his brain, so they had control.
And then
But I
you
mean,
have
it was
Eyes Wide-
still the freedom of the soul. Like, I mean, they're getting free from power. Like Spartacus is a big deal. But please,
Right. I know.
continue.
I'm just trying to get straight what you got going on here. And then you run
Cool.
Eyes Wide Shut, and then you run it the 3 times.
So like at 1 hour, so all of these are going from 0. So like Alex is looking when it says Eyes Wide Shut, but Alex is looking. Alex is the okay. Alex is the psychopath. The Shining is the prison of the soul, hell. Down below is the mind control of the super soldier. Eyes Wide Shut is the mind control of the hookers, the SRA shit. The one above is like the bloodlines. And 2001 is the timing. Like it all lines up, you know what I mean? I think it's built for this. I think it is all built to do this. I think this is like a joke that Kubrick was doing for his own, to please himself. I don't know if he ever thought that anyone would ever watch and even do this. I hope he did. I hope he thought that, but I might just be crazy. But I mean, I'm not actually just crazy because everything lines up. Like it all lines up. Like you always look beautiful. Shelley Duvall. There's the mom. Like it's all, you can pause and it's just like everything, dude. Anyway, so
that's wild.
Yeah, Shelley Duvall was the mom, and so The Shining, she's looking in the mirror is like, okay, I'm ready, and she's like, I put it on the fridge. What he's like, oh, you got the number to give to Roz? He knows the name of the babysitter. He says her name there. Oh yeah, she's like, oh yeah, I put the numbers on the fridge, and the fridge is The Shining. Jack is in the fridge. It's like, like in, like severed from the warmth of the creation, like forever trapped in the prison of hell, I guess. But so that's what the Tesseract. Okay. So the long hallways of The Shining and Danny riding the trike, that is the extruded cube. The far end of the hallway is the small cube, and then the surrounding the full frame is the outer cube. And then as Danny gets closer to the end of the hallway, the little cube gets big and becomes the outer cube. And then you look down the hallway, there's another cube, and he keeps going down this hallway, and the hallway is like and if you really like, if you think about like tunnels and pyramids and like all that shit, like it's just like a square tube into the black, like anyway. So it is a separation from the oneness, like and they willingly sever themselves into this prison. Like Jack acts like he likes it. He thinks he likes to be there. These people, they're broken and they have demons riding them. Jack is possessed. And so like these dark occultists will invite possession into them for power. And they feed the gods' children for that power through MLK, through MLCH, Moloch, like the Baal fires of Moloch are the burning of children to Tanit and Baal, basically, Ishtar and Inanna and Tanit and all that, mother goddess, like burn your children. Like, same old religion is forever. Like the old religion, that's their thing. And so, but yeah, in the old religion, they would rather, like, even in their fucking famous book there with the, lost. Oh, but they like idolized Lucifer, Paradise Lost, and they're like, "Oh, Lucifer's such a great dude." And yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna go down all these rabbit holes. I'm kind of getting lost, you guys. I want to bring you with me. So, okay, the mother goddess and sacrificing of children, that is the same. And when the ape eats the flesh, that is domination of others. Like when the ape smashes as she tells the doctor, purely an accident, and then right, dude, all of it downstairs. Excuse me, like, dude, and then the smashing of the skull. Oh, my husband had been drinking. I told Lolita, like, dude, he came home 3 hours late. You're a very lucky girl. Right. Can't keep doing this. The second and third time, by the third time, she's dead. So this is when they get Plan R. This is the moment they get Plan R from CRM 114. So, like, okay, the moment of the drinking of the glass is the moment they get, like, when he gets Alice at 7 minutes exactly. He drinks Alice's drink at 7 minutes. And that's like a code which switches her brain to another personality. So watch so they're going to do the raping, and you're still in the doctor business, and yep, look at what's going on. Ho ho, and he's grabbing boobs, and there's the ping pong table.
Yep.
I never did understand why you walked away. Maybe because he's making more money doing this, playing piano for these pedos. Maybe that's why he's never a doctor, right? So nice feeling. I do it a lot. Yeah. Cheers. Right. And then there she goes. Bye-bye. Run. Okay. And then, like, the whistling of everything. The guy's yelling at Gomer Pyle, choke yourself, dude. Oh man, it's like next level. Choke yourself is right where we're looking at these red coats. Choke yourself, dude. Oh man. And then look at the Iron Cross around the dude, and he's got his Nazi thing right when we see this British flag and the red coats. We see it all at once.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Roman ping pong, huh? Right. And now we see Alice at this exact moment. Lolita, the moment we see Alice, when he says Lolita, that's when they're banging their drums and she's drinking her drink and they're starting their ultra violence right at that moment. Boom. 7:29. Lolita. That's her. Alice is Lolita. Another one of their whores. Okay. So, like, and then when he drinks the drink, like, he puts his drink down and she sees it in her periphery. This is how they access at a party. This is how you access the mind-controlled slave to switch personalities to want to drain your jizz instead of the next guy. So you, like, find her at the party. She's there on display with the drink under her chin, like at the bar. Hello, right. Drink my drink. It's my face. Drink me, right? And this guy, he sees her. He puts his drink down and then puts his hand in his pocket right in front of her. And she sees this. He's waiting for her to do that. And then she puts her drink in front. He's like, oh, okay, you're one of them. She's waiting. See? This is the signal. Choke yourself. Look, that's my glass. Look at the guy marching with his fucking stupid red coat bullshit. Choke yourself. Oh, I'm absolutely certain of it. Kubrick knew exactly what's going on. Kubrick knew the British Empire is choking America. Choke yourself. I'm absolutely certain of it. Look at the whistle here. The music. There's the signal. My name is Xandor Zavost. So he's programming her brain. You're fucking me now.
And like while he's programming her brain, look at Dr. Strangelove. It's like programming the code.
Yes, exactly that. And if you look over Lolita, he's spitting out his drink. Oh, it's so unsanitary. Exact same time when he drinks the drink. It's so unsanitary to do that like that at a party. He'd rather just fuck little girls. Like, see, the guy Xandor Zavost likes adult women, where Quilty is she is pubescent. Ew.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And then look at the girls on display for the captain in his red coat. Choke yourself. Dude, like it's killing Ireland. Like, what is Ireland? I mean, oh my God, dude, slavery. Oh, Britain practiced everything on Ireland first. And that's why Barry Lyndon is about Ireland, some Irish upstart getting his way up into the pants of some fucking... Anyway, it's kind of a big FU to them. But Barry Lyndon was trying to be like them. He was paying for the redcoats. He was paying. There's a part in Barry Lyndon where they're like, "Oh, Barry Lyndon, he's gathered money together to get Hessian soldiers to battle those rebels there over in the colonies for you, Prince George. You should like this guy, you know." So it is all there. And choke yourself. Like, Gomer Pyle is America. We are
right.
Gomer Pyle is the slavery of Ireland. What, choke yourself. And he leans into it. I mean, what the hell, dude? The Irish famine was not a famine. It was England stealing all the food. And then they starved and died. They sold it all to like the middle Europe because Europe had a blight the year before. So the price of food went up. And England's like, well, we can steal all this stuff from Ireland and go sell it over there. Fuck the Irish. They're lower. Darwin said they're lower than blacks, closer to the apes, the Irish. It's crazy, the logic. So anyway, it's about mind control slavery. And then look at Jack's face. That happens to be exactly what I'm looking for. As Xandor is getting Alice. As the
yeah.
Jack likes to be there. And at the end, he's in the tessellated array of squares, and he's there in a timeless space. Trapped forever. Smiling. Like like forever in this timeless space, repeating the nightmare of hell. Jack is taken care of. He's not going to bother the rest of us who are, caring individuals. His consciousness is eaten by Sobek and thrown to the lake of fire. Like that's what the experience of Jack is what the psychopaths have to look forward to. Killing their own children. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, we are, as a society, we're eating ourselves, killing ourselves. We need to wake up to human slavery. I gotta slow down, guys. I'm sorry.
All good, dude.
I'm gonna light a joint here.
Yeah, man, for sure.
So, okay, please ask me a question because I'm gonna mute this and let it play.
Jeez, I don't know. Donut, do you have any questions for Sean right now? Do you have any?
I just admire
any
the film, how it's so much different than the HD because it has a really slick look to it. It's as if I was looking at a painting, seeing every single Kubrick film all together.
Right.
Just the sharpness and the care that went into each shot with the different colors and the depth of field. This is really cool to look at when it's
Thank
all
you.
together. Because when it's HD, a little bit of creativity gets lost, I feel like, because of the same principles that comes to power and creativity, that when you have an abundance of, let's say, resources, then your films or your creativeness usually just doesn't do as well as a, let's say, independent artist who has nothing.
He wasn't trying to please Hollywood.
You have to, when you have the lack of funds, but in this case with film, you have to get creative. And then so it's sort of like when you're in a survival mode and you got to just use the tools that are around you, it's activating something creatively that when you're in an abundance, that it doesn't. But then there's people like Stanley Kubrick. He did have an abundance of, not abundance, but probably abundance of capital. But still,
they gave him money, but he he had to budget because it was like 16 months. It was like 2 years of filming. They were just getting it into the camera. It took 2 years. So
you can even see this in like a macrocosm, even with, let's say, a spoiled kid, right? Maybe just like lives off of being spoiled, but then you also get somebody who's born into a wealthy family, but rises above even higher and puts in the hard work and dedication. So I think there's like
Kubrick did when he was, his dad showed him how to make photographs when he was a kid and had a darkroom in his house. And Kubrick learned how to make photographs when he was a child. And then when he was 16, he got noticed by Look magazine and got hired as a photographer. And then it started his whole career. So really it all starts from the artist doing, and like, so this is not an expression. I don't think that he did this for us. I don't know if he did this for us. I think he did this for him.
It's a little bit of both, I believe, because when we make a painting, we're not just making it for us. We want someone to see it. So it's a little bit.
That's true. You're right.
Mixture.
Yeah, but it's so ironic the way that she laughs, and then the way. Okay, so like,
and
they're making their pledge, their creed. They will shoot their bullets and kill their enemy. And what is Humbert doing? He's shooting at the psychopaths. This is my life. I must master it as I master my life. He's mastering the film. The film is his weapon. He has mastered it, his life, and he's aimed this as a weapon at them. Literally, you shoot well. Bang. That really hurt. Gee, that hurt. Oh, as he's learning about the art, Ziegler's art thing and the art gallery or the art game, he says.
I'm not sure if you've seen Raised by Giants documentary on the Shining, but it goes into what you're talking about with the MK Ultra, how The Shining is all about MK Ultra. That was pretty good. And then this movie right here, Clockwork Orange, great film. That movie was a lot based off of a film called If. If was one of the first movies that showed like tragic events happening at like a school that we see happen here in America all the time. And it has the same actor.
Malcolm McDowell's in the same movie. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. And even
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it's great. It's kind of boring because it's older, but
Dude, I'm into boring.
Both-
Okay, but
both
watch.
movies are good.
Where exactly are we going? Exactly. Shooting the portrait. Bang. This is not your grandpa's rifle. This moment. Exactly where we're going. Exactly where the rainbow ends. When Bill says where the rainbow ends, that's where, right there, there's the monolith. Where the rainbow ends. That's when we first see the monolith. Okay.
Even the chick is a Windsor that Jordan and I were looking into.
Right. She Nuala Windsor. Right. And then they emphasize, I met you at Rockefeller Plaza. They say Windsor and Rockefeller right there. Like right in front. Like that's the kind of people that go to these parties. That's all. Like they're just those kind of party favors. So basically these two women are just like Alice. They are party favors to be picked up, and they're like, "Ooh, this will be fun." They're working on him to go.
Well,
fuck.
also before you switch shots,
Whatever.
you got it looks like that might be like New York City on the right with the plane, right?
Oh,
I'm not sure though. Everything kind
yeah.
of
What
like
he was flying from Maine. I think he was coming down from Maine, so it might have been New York.
Okay, because that could be Rockefeller Center, and then up here at the top, it looks like a castle, right? It would be
right
if it's a Windsor type
right.
castle.
And
the
Rothschilds built the mansion that they have the ritual in. It was sold in the 70s, but it is a Rothschild mansion. And it's the same one that they used at the same year release anyway. The Ninth Gate also used that building at the same time. Pretty interesting. Those two guys, they knew that 99 was a big deal. Anyway, and Kubrick named his movie 2001. Kind of the beginning of their New World Order. Yeah, and that whole double square memorial I was talking about happened 2001, and they killed off Kubrick before that happened. Well, if he died, I mean, he might have died naturally. I don't know.
Sure,
he was ailing. But anyway, that remains to be seen. But I know that they did not cut his film, and if they did, they didn't change the timeline. They must have exactly replaced shot for shot, so the timeline remains the same. Because I know that they kind of shadowed out some of the nudie bits to try to make it not NC-17, because they wanted to have it play in all the theaters and be just R, because NC-17 is some theaters don't do that, and they want it to be wide release. So they had to kind of make shade over some of the, because everybody expected this to be some sexy orgy, when really it's just couple naked people kind of just moving a little bit, you know what I mean? But they were like, nope, cut it up, no, and they were really trying to attack Kubrick for that. And they don't want artists to do their art, they're always attacking. Just look at Terry Gilliam, poor Terry Gilliam, holy crap. Or Alejandro Jodorowsky, holy crap, what they did to him, dude. Hollywood is evil. It just takes your shit.
Oh, for sure. Oh, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, so Kubrick knew that he is building Eyes Wide Shut to prove that it's not cut. He made it this way so that it proves to us later that we got the whole thing. And the portraits in the billiard room relate to the tricorn hat guy nodding his head, room 237 here. I'll try to skip past the RAPE of that poor young lady. Anyway, look at Alex. Jeez, dude, look at that. Oh man, so everything lines up.
Look
dude.
at them teeth.
Yeah, look at Humbert, and he just saw Lolita naked. And he's like, oh, yes, I will pay you. I want to live here. Yep. Look at his face. And then Alex, because he just saw Lolita. Like this, Alex is the pure psychopath. He's like the archetype of psychopath, the perfect, and he's hired by them at the end. They give him a job, just like his buddies grew up to be cops. Kubrick is very descriptive. Like everything is very on the nose. You know what I'm saying? Milich was hired just like Alex. Milich has a big scar on his head, just like Alex. She's getting the satanic signal. She's like, yeah, I do. Peace. Look at the guys looking up.
Also,
Peace is our profession. As like, this is the moment that the ape is recognizing, oh, I can smash.
You got the same type of nod too that Alex is doing.
Yes.
That Ziegler, if that's him up there, where they're
Right.
both nodding at each other.
Yes.
It's like that same like vibe,
You're
which
right.
is psychologically, it's not like a what up, which is more
But
peaceful.
I know, but it's like,
more
I
of
see
like
you.
sorrow
Oh,
nod.
right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah, the sorrow could go with the nightingale, because the story of the nightingale, it's like a violent rape and almost murder, and then at the end there's like killing and eating of children. The whole Philomela myth, that's what Titus Andronicus was loosely based on. Like anytime any artist talks about nightingale, and which was used, Nachtigall was in Tram Nouvelle. So like Kubrick recognized that and made Bill repeat it again and again, nightingale, nightingale, because it's a sorrowful lament of the rape and mutilation of these poor young women. And it's like the eating of their flesh, dude. Man, and like when the prime cut of meat, baby, and like the whole thing with the dudes in the street, that lines up with the hookers in Vietnam, like lines up with Lolita, or not Lolita, lines up with Lily Sobieski. Like it's sick, dude. And then they're like,
I wonder
she's
if you
dead.
could do this to a
Little girl with a rifle shooting at them. Anyway, please
I
go on.
wonder if like a Quentin Tarantino film, I wonder if he lines it up just like this. 'Cause I wouldn't
Tarantino's not
doubt
that
it.
smart. He's not smart enough for this. So like, okay, so watch this 42 minutes. When he says 42 is Full Metal Jacket. Cut the shit, Sonny. Get out of here before you know serious trouble, right? This is when Danny sees 237.
And look at the penis head in the helmet.
Dimitri, yep, the penis head, like there, yep. What is it? And look at the floor behind Charlotte. Look at the checkerboard floor. She's looking up at it. And then, you know, what is the painting? Like the painting, just like in Ziegler's bathroom, the whore on the wall and the painting. Okay. So, and 2001, like the dude is giving his speech. He's right in the center, and he's like in the center cube of this tesseract. It's almost like a cube within a cube. If you really look at the screen, it's like a rectangle, but it's that. And he's trapped in that little square, in the little square. And then he's telling them about mind control. We got to keep this occulted knowledge. So watch. See, 237 is when the murder happens. Is when he shoots himself for 44 minutes. And then look at her face in the middle. She like, and then watch this. Oh, like, yeah, anyway, I think Lolita did a Sieg Heil, or she does a Sieg Heil. Right at the same moment. Yeah. Okay, watch. Murder. Oh, here it is. Sieg Heil. Dude. He's going to touch the door.
Oh.
He's going to shoot himself in the head. And look at the way that Full Metal Jacket, the little cube of light is surrounding Joker, just like the little cube of light is surrounding Floyd. See that? The like rectangle of light is repeated on the other movie. Do you see how the walls create that pinched in Tesseract. They're in a cube.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It is a prison. They're in a, and dude, okay. So like look at her face in the center as Lolita gives a Sieg Heil as Danny touches the doorknob, as the woman gets murdered by Alex, as the guy is telling on the phone to the other guy, oh yeah, we're going to bomb you with real nukes. Sorry. And, you know, and then down below 2001 is like organizing it all. It's like, oh, this is the government controlling all of this shit. Like everything.
Wow.
We control the psychopaths. We control like the fucking demons even. Like it's next level, right? So like what is possessing Jack and shit is the same stuff that possesses these people as they rape and murder. You know what I'm saying? Like it is the feeding to Moloch. And anyway, so yeah. So that's war is it's all sacrifice to their evil demons, right? But like 42 is a big number for the Egyptians because 42 is like justice. That is natural law and the weighing of the heart against the 42. The heart has to pass through 42 affirmations to Ma'at. And each one is like, I did not poison water. I did not hurt anybody. I am a good dude. I did not hurt anybody. Just like, you know, Peter only lets these people through the gates of heaven. You know what I mean? So the feather of Ma'at is weighed against. So that feather of Ma'at is those 42 affirmations. If you happen to 42, right? So like, and then 42 is big for like, it's on Danny's shirt, and then like this moment is 42 minutes. And 43, 34. It's like the mirror. Oh God, ding, ding, ding. As the mirror, as he touches the doorknob. Ding, ding, ding. 43, 40. Right shoulder. Oh, Dimitri, calm down, Dimitri. You know, dude, it's all there. Like, and even he's learning that the when he killed the Englishman and had to run away, it was toe. Like it was a blank, and the guy was just acting to be dead just to scare him out. Like all of it is happening at this, like he hangs stuff at these certain moments. The two girls at the same time as she kisses his face. At the same time he's yelling about it. That's the mind control. This is my rifle. It's the mind control. What is this Mickey Mouse shit? Right? And at the end, they're all singing the Mickey Mouse Club song. Right? Mind control starts from then, when we're little kids watching the Mickey Mouse Club. Then they grow up to be soldiers, you know, killing. Kubrick is talking about that. They're singing together. Everybody sings. They all know the same song of death. All killing for the Moloch. Dude. Man, I hope like people are listening to this. Like, this is a really good encapsulation of everything. It's tough to like, it's like throwing a fire hose at people. Like, how do you really just, how do you tell them all of this at once? And I'm kind of really climbing it all. I think I'm doing pretty good here. Guys.
Yeah, man,
okay.
You're doing great.
So look at the lighting on the dude as he's like listening on the phone, and the lighting is like the tension on his head, on his eyes, and then the tension. Oh, Gomer Pyle has a full magazine. Oh, then look at the furrowed brow, right? I can't see, right? The power. All of a sudden, locked and loaded, sir. I love you. Okay.
However, I accept.
So basically, now you listen here. You're gonna put that at the deck and kick it over to me. What, did your mom and dad didn't love you enough when you were a kid? What is SRA, dude? Watch the Humbert gets a toothache right at the moment. Watch this.
Didn't mommy and daddy show you enough attention when you were a child?
Hey. Don't be so grouchy. Dude. Don't be so grouchy. I'm not being grouchy. Dude. Darling. Dude. So, yeah, there's a lot. It all lines up. And that's the main story. Okay, yeah, there's the. Okay, let's see. 43, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. 44 minutes and how many seconds? 4, 5.
What is your malfunction, numbnuts? Didn't mommy and daddy show you enough attention
11,
when you were
12,
a child?
13. Bang. Lucky number, huh? 44, 13.
Damn!
Don't be so grouchy. Just want to finish my work. Okay, so, and then he shoots himself. Okay, the Lolita runs up and gives him a hug and all of this stuff. Like, it all lines up. Anyway, so I guess I can skip through and show you how Barry Lyndon loses his kid at the same time as Helena gets kidnapped.
Oh.
So, and like, oh man, the ritual, jeez. 1 hour and 11 when we first see the ritual. We're just going to have to like. Okay, 1 hour and 4. Okay, he gets through the door. A little slow tonight, isn't it? So, like, Lloyd only appeared when Bill said, I'll give you $200 over the rental. And that's when Jack says, I give my goddamn soul. First, he says, here, I'll just play it.
Okay.
So, the drinking of the drink is the making of the contract. So, watch. Bill says, I don't think so. At the $100, I don't think so. I give my goddamn soul. How about $200? Just a glass of beer. $200? Your eternal soul? Yes. Okay. And then he gets in the door. And that moment, we see Lloyd's face. Ta-da! That moment. Hi, Lloyd. What kind of clientele needs gates like that? You know, it tells you everything. And then we're meeting, hi, Lloyd. This is the same time we're meeting Frederick, the guy who's going to hire Alex in the end. He sees Alex as perfect. You are a perfect specimen. And he even says it, outgoing, ambitious, young, bold, vicious. He'll do. They're hiring psychopaths with this contract to Satan. He'll do. Oh, you don't want to look at C-Block? No. He'll do. You don't want to see records? No. This vicious guy, he's the best. He's a total psychopath. And I can see a psychopath when I know one when I see one, because he is one, because he goes to the same, he wears the cloak with the ermine cloak. He goes to the same parties as Ziegler. Frederick there on the left, the guy that owns the prison, the guy that does the mind control and uses prisoners as guinea pigs. We learned all about that from Project Paperclip, what all the Nazis were doing. They learned about torturing children. They learned about how to split personalities perfectly. It's an ancient system that goes back to Babylon, but Mengele really fine-tuned it, made it a real science. And that's what the Ludovico method is. Trauma-based mind control. Anyway, that's what war is. It's trauma, and it mind controls you. Like, trauma is how our brains are built. That's how we survive, is against trauma. So, like, okay, come in, and like, okay, so we see Barry Lyndon now. He got inducted into the army. Come in, now you're one of us. You're a blue coat now. He's like a Prussian guy now. You're one of those soldiers, because that's how they would, like, oh, you're our slave now. You're in our army now. Go fight. I mean, it's so dumb. So dumb. Kings are still stupid, but they thought that this would, anyway. So he gets captured by a different army, and now he is inducted into this prison. Just like Jack is inducted into the prison by Lloyd when he takes the drink. And we will see, just at the same time that Alex signs the contract for the Ludovico method is the time that Jack takes the drink. So Eyes Wide Shut doesn't even have to be there.
Ooh.
These movies line up with each other. Eyes Wide Shut is just the perfection that even lines up with itself. It's so perfect.
Yes.
So, like, anyway, we're gonna keep going. Okay, so not busy at all. Yeah, I can give you bourbon. Okay, line up with your arm. Alex DeLarge, 655-321, sir. And then what color cloak? And we see like all of the masked people behind are just like the mask. The color is just like the carpet, you know, and we got the black and white checkerboard and all the bull crap with the Freemasons. Charlotte? See, he still hasn't drank the drink yet. Jack said he would give his goddamn soul, but he still didn't drink it yet. Okay, in confidence, I do not approve. An eye for an eye, I say. I always liked you. You're one of the best of them. Look at the Tesseract right there. An eye for an eye, I say. Look at the above. That's a Tesseract. That's a cube within a cube. That is, the whole war is in the little cube.
Oh, shit.
Tesseract is the whole thing. He's been using this the whole time. The mind control makes them fight and kill their own youth for Moloch. The same evil that Jack is making a deal with right now. Jack is going to seal himself into the Tesseract at this moment. See, wow, now we're in the little cube. Thank you for saying so. Look at this here. Look at this here. The new view is that we see the new view into the little cube only. Do you see? Like, holy dude, everything. Everything. It is not like, and I'm not crazy. It's great. So what? Okay, here's the 5 miserable months on the wagon, and like, you know, the Room 237 with Bill Blakemore did a great thing about the white man's burden and all that, the mind control that it took to kill the Indians and like all that shit. It's the same thing that's happening with Barry Lyndon up there. Same shit in the little cube. War is war. Yep. Same souls for Satan. Yep. Same old contract that Jack is making. They put the same occult symbols. Mark Passio will teach you. They put the dark occult symbols on the sacrifice to go bleed on the hallowed ground, their blood. And then the sun god like takes that energy. It's crazy. But they envision themselves as Sol Invictus. I can be like the sun. And they take on the symbol of like, I am an eagle with 2 heads. Like, you know, I wear a crown and 2 heads. Like, it's sick with these. They're psychopaths, and they think that they can become gods by dominating things that are made of God. So if they can defile and destroy the beauty of God, then they are controlling it. And in a sense, they are controlling nature. and being in control of the chaos pleases them. So that's, Jack likes to be in the cube. So this is all the irreparable harm it's done. Here, watch. Here we go. Here, and the music that lines up. Here we go. Here, watch it now. Watch it. Bam, 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 bam. And that's when the same moment, okay, we see Rainbow. Okay. We see Alice appear with her drink. Okay. You will be transferred to the Ludovico Medical Facility. The Rainbow Room right there is the Ludovico Medical Facility, dude. And the multiple heads in the background are all the personalities being programmed into that poor little girl. The breaking of her by the Asians is just part of it. It's part of the mind control. It's necessary to make it Alice. They employ people like Alex to break women like Alice so they could just rape children all day. Some of them don't even want to rape kids, but they do it because it's part of the magic ritual. And that's how you get promoted. And you got to drink the blood, you got to sign the contract. You got to drink the drink that Jack is drinking, right? Yeah. And that's right when that is the moment that Charlotte gets killed. Are you the lady's husband? Wow. There's a dead body on the ground. There's Alice drinking her drink. I'm hurrying to get back to bed. Okay. I want to get to bed with this Alice woman. Anyway. So Wooly Bully is like, watch it now, watch it, as he drinks the drink. And now he's possessed. You saw Jack, his eyes are different. And now, after that, Miller's just like, do you hear something? Huh? And then the drink again, the dude in Lolita, he's got his drink and he's in the bathtub. And if you know about satanic sacrifices of Hollywood, even look up bathtub. It's sick. Anyway, so their dark goddess is the Typhon. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. But anyway, so that moment when he gets drunk, he gets possessed. Oh, then we notice the Rainbow Room. Oh, then we notice Alice being taken by Xandor. What is this? And then he looks in and there's cheese pizza on the table. What is this? Cheese pizza. I mean, from the old sperm bank upstairs. What is this? Nothing I can't handle, though. Thanks. And she says, I think that's my glass. Oh, I'm absolutely certain of it. The moment he drinks, oh, look at the face. All you got to do is just pause. Look at the faces. Full Metal Jacket looking down ha ha, the moment, ha ha. And then the face on the moral prison guard up there on the left. Look at that. Ugh. And then Jack, who likes to fuck kids, he was looking at Playgirl magazine. Right. That was had an article about how incest, how to rape kids. So and this moment that he's an Asian, the Asian is hidden in the red, and the transgender crap. What are you doing here? I promise I will kill you. If you wait another hour, Mandy's dead on a slab. She is dead.
Check this out, Sean.
Please. Oh, right. You got it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. So that magazine, the top left corner, interview. Explain, just read it for us. Oh, there we go. Incest. Why parents sleep with their children. Yep. Down a little bit. Yep. Perfect. So that's there. And that Room 237 highlights that. John Phil Ryan highlights that in Room 237. So thank you to him and thank you for having that to prove everybody.
Yeah.
So that was there. Jack was leafing through that at the interview in front of everybody, just like leafing through child porn in front of his new boss. I mean, and they're like, "Yep, no problem." So, gentlemen, have you no sense of decency? As like he's being a gentleman and like, kissing Alice's hand. Military, you gone crazy? We were invited here. They get invited there. Exactly. They're invited there by the young lady. And then they're trapped there. Blackmail. Glass doors locked inside. Pay money. Okay, now you're a regular customer.
I have a question, actually, Sean.
Please.
If Milich knows that his daughter's in the sex trade,
it's not his daughter.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, fair enough. If he knows that this girl's in the sex trade, why is he getting so upset right now in this scene?
It's an act. It's all an act for the Asians to pay money. He's like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna send you to jail."
It's like a honey.
Totally. It's Epstein. It's
Gotcha.
Denny Hastert. Like it's fucking government right there.
I think we've spoken about that before, and I must have forgotten. So gotcha.
Okay.
Totally.
Yeah. So like, I mean, Kubrick was displaying the real government to us way back then. But anyway, so Hal is looking. The eye is looking. The eye, the one eye, right?
Okay.
Eye of Providence. She's a child, and she says, "I am an American." And then he says, "You have to explain to police." And she says, "I am Alice." And then he says, "Delighted to meet you, Alice." And he says, "You little whore, I'll kill you." Alice is a whore, yes. Okay. And then we're meeting Animal Mother. We're meeting Animal Mother. Alice's mother now. Her new role, she's used to breed. Like, it goes.
That's crazy, man.
Okay. So, promise I'll kill you. Hold on to that girl. So then they get locked inside, and her job is just to honeybot everybody. He looks rich. She's like, "Yeah, okay, I'll fuck you then. Next. Okay, look at her eyes. She's working on him next. He's the next customer. Do you want to go in the Rainbow Room next?" He's like, okay. Like he is such a loser. He does nothing. Just like all of us. Epstein has no list. Our eyes are wide shut, I guess. It's really sick. Anyway, so like, couldn't you see she's deranged? Yes, Alice is deranged. I'm just gonna mute it while I talk. Alice is deranged. Okay, let us out of here. And she's talking about how Ovid was like held captive, place, very bad climate, like, and like, "Oh, that's out of the question. You're my prisoner now," right? And then he's like, "Oh, I had a very good time first." Like, and look at Jack's face. Look at his face as he sees them being locked in. He is scared because he knows he's locked in, dude. Look at his face, dude. And then he admits, "I did hurt him once. Okay. I did rape my kid once. And I pulled his arm. And it split his personality. And now his other personality is named Danny and can see the future." Oh, when in organized fashion, it happens like Alice. And like they can organize the splits. The Danny thing happened by accident because it was just regular old incest abuse. That's what that's talking about. But Alice is DDNOS. It's like not just DID. It's like not otherwise specified. It's all of the altars are organized on a hierarchical tree that can be accessed and triggered by the handlers. So that's a very deep, if anybody wants to know more about that. But I'm serving my customer, right? Okay. Depraved creature. Yep, you talk the talk. I'll serve this gentleman, right? Oh, you'll need a cloak with ermine. And then look at, he says, "What do you do, Alice?" Right when she's like, when Lily is like applying her wares, you know. Put piles of, oh, I didn't mean to break his consciousness. Just an accident. Whoops. Just raping my kid. I don't know. Right? This is what these psychopaths do. They rape their own children. It is generational. That's how they create a psychopath. Okay? Satanic ritual abuse is necessary to create people like Les Wexner. And Les Wexner says he is haunted by a Dibyuk, which is a non-corporeal demon which is riding his soul and sucking the energy out of him. But he's saying he's happy because it's a symbiotic relationship between him and his Dibyuk. He talks about it in a magazine article. It's sick. Look up what a Dibyuk is. Okay? So anyway, they do demon pacts, and they use demons to help split the minds of the children. They teach the children, you are being demonized and you have a demon inside your head now. So now they're inside their head. They're getting the trauma for the rest of their life. They don't need to get raped anymore. It's in their head. And they just have to remember the memory. And then it's like, oh, it's just like it's happening right now. Oh.
Sorry,
and then,
Sean.
Okay, please. Yes.
No, sorry, buddy. What was the thing you told us to look up? Dibyuk?
Dibyuk. It's spelled with a Y. D-B-B-Y-K, I think. Dibyuk. It's like Yiddish. And it's like a demon which can't be reincarnated, and it wants to feel and have, suck the life energy out of the living ones, because it's separated from the light of God. So it needs to feed off us, like Nosferatu, death. Just eat the children, like legit, dude. Like it's a death cult. I'm sorry, guys.
No, that's all good. So we're gonna wrap it up in a few minutes. We're gonna definitely gonna have to bring you back.
I'm sorry.
No, man, do not apologize. I appreciate your time. This was great. We'll have to have you back, man. That's all that means.
I'm happy to do so.
Pardon me?
I said I'm happy to do so. I'm glad that you like to listen, and because you really know, and like you understand all the stuff, and like it's good to talk to you. So it's always fun and I can just let loose and not like have to.
These are lots of fun, man. These are great. Yeah. I appreciate it. I do.
Thank you.
So before we do wrap up, is there anything else that you want to say? Any other points that you want to just get out before we wrap up this episode, this particular?
Our voice is a sacred gift. Our souls use our voice to influence the world of the living. It comes from the causal realm of your mind creates the word. It's not from a material place, and it's turned into vibration by your voice, puts it into this realm. Creation happens with words. So people need to speak up. This is our chance. Our souls worked very hard to be here now. And if we want to just let some redcoat tell us that we don't need a constitution and we can just go have martial law, whatever, like they killed our hero, go get them, boys. The same shit happened with Hitler. And we all know, what mind control is. And everybody's just like, everybody is following orders and walking up the path into the abattoir, and we're all just going to get shredded by the knives. Okay? But we here now have a voice, and we can say, look, dude, we're going to the knives, guys. We have a chance now to influence others in this world. And our voice is our chance. And to speak your voice is to be your true self. To be one with your true self is to find your true voice and speak it out to others so they can learn their way out of this prison of ignorance. Okay? Like the thing on the back of the dollar bill, like they're either blocking out the light of the sun or they're taking down this occulted prison. They're either taking down the prison or they're putting us in the prison. What is the work that you're doing? Are you helping to free your neighbors, or are you just going to eat the steak and just take the paycheck and just do what you're told? Because now's your chance to say no. Okay, so you have that gift, the present. Besides that, I have a podcast. It's called Wake the Dead. I go deep on everything, and I talk about the human soul. I talk about mind control, and I talk about art, and I talk about compositions, and I talk about like all the stuff. So I can, like, we don't have to share anymore. I can stop the share.
No, my mistake. I was trying to pull your channel up here.
Oh yeah, no, you can take the share. Yep, there's my YouTube. I guess I was live because I was able to StreamYard let me do that. So hopefully I can get the download somehow. William is really good.
I'll send it to you.
Very good. Yeah, William is good to send me the always because he uses StreamYard too. It sucks that I'm over here and I can't do anything. Like with Zoom, I can press record and I have a recording. Anyway, StreamYard sucks. It's too much money and it's a bunch of crap. I can teach you how to do it for free. My show is free. I learned a way. It's kind of wonky, but it works. And you can do better than me probably. I'm not the best. I gotta learn again. Anyway. Yeah, I've got a show, Wake the Dead, and you can donate. You can find my stuff is at onegreatworknetwork.com/Sean-McCann. I am a contributor to the One Great Work Network created by Mark Passio. It's a group of anarchists with voices trying to help wake the people up. There's a lot of others, very smart people. James Corbett, Derek Bros, lots of very Carrie. I guess she is now, and Hans Utter now is gonna, like, these people. Mark is finding real people that are actually doing real work in the world, and I was graced. I was tapped to have a page, so he gives me my website basically. onegreatworknetwork.com/Sean-McCann, and there's a donate button. You can please donate. I have a factory job. I don't have commercials. My show doesn't have commercials like everybody else. They have a paywall, and I don't. I have donations. So please, if you think it's cool or never heard of it, listen to, right there. I post everything. You'll find everything that I did from the last 5 years is all going to be there. And so, there's a store too. I sell t-shirts and anarchist designs. And I did that long before my show. And, I'm just becoming more Sean, and I'm growing, and it started with t-shirts and now it's a podcast and it's getting, but the ideas, they're still there. In the old days, people be like, whatever, Sean, like at the fire, like have another beer, dude, chill out. But now people like you will listen, and thank God, like, because it makes sense. Absolutely. I'm not crazy, I swear.
No, man. No, not at all. No. And I really do appreciate our talks. I do appreciate you coming on, man. I really do. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Donut, for being here, and thank you for your contribution. I didn't even notice Milich and Moloch. Like,
that was a good one, man. That was a great one, Donut.
I made a note, and that one's you. That was, like, thank you.
Well, thank you, Jordan and Sean, as well.
Any final thoughts, Donut?
It's great to meet you. Yeah, please talk.
It kind of inspired me to watch The Shining. I love that film. I think I'm going to go watch that movie and have some dinner.
Nice. Right on, buddy.
Dude, that's pretty sick. Your mind, like, you'll be eating the food as you're, like, in the trap. Man, I hope you're not going to have some steak. That's what he's eating in 2001 at the end. Like, right there, like, he's there under the tree, like, he's in the timeless space, and he's still eating the flesh. What is he doing? The same thing that the apes do at 17 minutes. The same, dooming themselves to the, harming others. Just, that's the prison. Yep, here we are, harming others. Like, anyway, I don't know what you're eating. I'm just saying. A lot of people... like, they have to make a decision 3 times a day to not harm others. You know what I mean? So, like, it's really a big deal. And the sacrifice of animals is the same as the sacrifice of humans. And Carrie Olahe will tell you so. She was at these parties where these people dress up with ermine cloaks. And Carrie Olahe was a guest on my show. She is a victim of trauma-based mind control, government, SRA programming. She was programmed by Julius William Gates, and her father, Frank Olahe. They programmed her with all kinds of, like, all the stuff, the MK Ultra stuff, to make a whore. Like, she was that. But they also made, I'm sorry the words, but she will agree with me. She's my friend. That she was also a butcher. It was her job at the ritual to cut open the babies and to put the blood in the cups and serve it. So, like, somebody would do the killing of the kid, and then they would give her the corpse and she would dismantle it. And, like, that was part of her programming too. So she had, like, she was also programmed to be a dog. They kept her in a kennel. And, like, what is the ultimate, like, obedience, right? I mean, no wonder. And those, if you look at, like, all of those, like, soldiers have dog wolf stuff, and, like, you look at, like, fucking Satanism, like, what's his name, the cut his ear off, and, like, he's got the wolf thing. This, he was married to Xena LeVay, like, whatever. Like, that guy was into wolves. Like, the whole programming of the wolf, like, she has a wolf altar. She's a dog who hunts and kills. Like, so, like, anyway, look up Carrie Olahe. She's got her own show on YouTube. It's called Desert Dakini. Desert Dakini, Dakini. And it's youtube.com/ at Carrie Olahe with a J. And she is amazing. She understands her brain, and she will tell you about it. So, like, her show, Desert Dakini, is to help others like herself deprogram and help them with their minds and stuff. And she even did a show with me about Eyes Wide Shut. She's like, yep, what you said about Alice, yep, that's real. I'm like her. And then she talked about it. And what she talked about at those rituals, they would butcher meat all day, and then at the end they would butcher a child on the same spit. And then they would eat.
Oh, we should save that for another time, man. That's some wild stuff. That's wild.
So
that's crazy.
You gotta think about it 3 times.
We should get her. Maybe we should get her together.
I'm gonna shut up. I'm sorry, everybody.
No, man. No. I'm not telling you to
think about
No,
everything you do, not harm others. It's hard. It's hard to do. It's very hard. Anyway, God bless everybody. I love you.
And Donut, where can people find you? You got a Patreon?
Yeah, you can find me at Donut, DOENUT, Donut.
Right on, man.
Okay. So make sure you're thinking about being trapped in the prison of hell as Jack is taking the drink. You're like, really think about that when you're watching, and it will be a whole new movie for you. The Shining is Jack being sealed into his hell. So now he has to kill. And at 1 hour exactly, he's having the dream. And he wakes up from the dream. I was chopping you up with an axe. That was his nightmare. That he has to live forever in this timeless space of like our, you know, like our memories are the karma that are going to imprison us. Right. So let's think about that as we go. I'm sorry.
Crazy.
I love
well,
you.
you gave us a lot
Crazy.
to think about, man. So I appreciate that. So again, thank you both for your time. We're going to have to bring you back. Thanks to everyone in the chat, all the listeners and viewers. Please check out the Divulgence Podcast on YouTube. Please subscribe. And yeah, everyone take care and be well. Thank you.